I got my bachelor's degree from Harvard University, but I got all my practical AI knowledge from YouTube University. The abundance of free, high-quality knowledge about AI on YouTube is just amazing. You can turn the world's leading AI practitioners into your personal on-demand tutors. You just need to follow the right people. Today, I'll talk about the specific channels and videos that I've found to be the most useful on my AI learning journey. These are the types of channels or videos that I've learned the most from. Let's dive into each. The first type is video podcasts with AI founders or builders. These are in-depth interviews with industry practitioners who work at AI companies or have built AI products themselves. Here's a specific list of shows that I recommend. This is first-hand information because you're listening to the founders themselves speak rather than someone else interpreting what they said. For example, the founder of Cursor appeared on Lenny's podcast to talk about the future of AI coding. And the founder of the browser company appeared on Avery's podcast AI at Night to talk about their journey building the AI browser Dia. These podcasts are often hours long, and you can also find them as audio versions on podcasts. But I prefer to watch the video versions because of 3 reasons. First, they often include demos of AI products or visual information, and you'll be missing out on these if you're just listening to the audio. Second, these podcasts have very high information density, and it's easy to get distracted when listening to audio. I find myself being able to focus and absorb a lot better when watching the video version because it's a lot more immersive. 3, I often find myself wanting to take notes when watching these, and it's much easier to take notes when watching a video. The second type of videos is talks at AI conferences by industry leaders. Here are 5 specific conferences that I recommend, and all of their sessions are recorded and available for free on YouTube. Honestly, I hardly attend offline conferences these days because I found it to be much more effective to just watch the talks on YouTube in the comfort of my own house. For example, Andrew Ng gave a talk at YC's AI Startup School recently that I found to be really insightful. The AI Engineer World's Fair is probably the best conference for AI engineers with an absolutely insane list of speakers, including OpenAI co-founder Greg Brockman. Take advantage of these videos because you don't need to purchase expensive tickets to attend the conferences. You don't need to take the time to physically be there. Just absorb the wisdom from the online recordings. The third type is the official channels of OpenAI and Anthropic. Whenever they launch new models or products, I make sure to watch the original launch videos because this is first-hand information. They also have podcasts and shows where they interview their leaders or researchers. For example, OpenAI recently released a podcast with Sam Altman, and Anthropic has videos where their researchers discuss how to build AI agents. A lot of people talk about OpenAI Anthropic's models and products, but I've always found it helpful to go back to the primary sources to listen to the builders themselves. The fourth type is hands-on tutorials on AI tools. This is particularly helpful if you want to get into vibe coding or start building AI products yourself. I don't have a coding background, but I've learned a ton about vibe coding through watching the following YouTube channels. They do an amazing job translating technical concepts into layman language, and they literally walk you through these tools step by step and are very easy to follow, even for people without technical backgrounds. For example, I recently followed this tutorial by McKay Wrigley on how to connect Claude Code to the note-taking app Obsidian, and I was able to follow through every single step. Make sure to not just watch, but also follow along and get your hands on these tools at the same time. The fifth category is literally just Andre Karpathy. Anyone who's serious about learning AI needs to watch Andre's videos. He's not just a well-established AI researcher, but also a world-class educator. I found his deep dive into LLMs like ChatGPT to be the best resource on the entire internet to understand how large language models work. He has a talent for explaining technical concepts in a way that anyone can understand. His videos are hours long, but you'll find these to be probably the most worthwhile hours you've ever spent on the internet. So there you go. These are my YouTube University curriculum for learning AI. I truly believe that when a technological revolution arrives, it resets the playing field because everyone needs to learn something new. Fancy degrees matter less than curiosity and drive. What you need is not an elite university acceptance letter. It's an internet connection and the willingness to learn.